Welcome back to the Pepsi Cal Sports Report. Joining us now is head volleyball coach Rich Feller. You've had a number of months to savor the high that you had getting to the championship match last year against Penn State, but now you start anew. But the good news is you've got virtually everybody back. The bad news, if there is any, is the only player you don't have back basically is the National Player of the Year, Carly Lloyd.
Yeah, you know, and that is the good and the bad. There's no really fitting someone right into that kind of a spot. Carly was a special player, of course, as was Megan, our other senior that graduated. But really, Ellie Barrett has been setting the backup team, the scout team, for 2 years. And she's had a lot of years to learn under one of the best, Carly Lloyd. So Ellie was quite a good setter in her day in club and high school, and she is now fit into that role, and it'll be the Ellie Barrett team. But for sure, we're going to be as good, as fast, as offensively minded as we've ever been. And I'm pretty excited what I've seen so far in about a week of practice.
Well, you've been remarkably consistent over the last few years, at least making the regional final virtually every year. You've been to the Final Four now twice. What needs to be done, or what can you do to make the next step and win a national championship, or just have to have some luck because you got some players?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a little bit of luck involved. It depends on the draw we get and being healthy in December for sure. But I think we're right there again. You know, the biggest thing that we have to do is continue to improve. Last year was really the first year with a super fast offense, a little different defense, bunch blocking at the front row, and it was all still kind of new for our team. We were getting used to it. Now we've been doing it for 1 full season and 2 full springs, and I think we're just better at all those things now. We're a little faster and crisper with the offense. We're a little better at our blocking reads, and our defense is getting more and more solid every time we play. And additionally, we have some really top new players in the mix now that are competing with last year's returning starters, and it's creating a little competitive fun in practice every single day.
One of the strengths of your team appears to be up front, and particularly in the middle. I mean, you really have 2, and depending on what lineup you want to do, maybe you got 3 or 4 people that can play the middle, don't you?
Yeah, we really do. You know, we returned both starting middles from last year, Kat Brown, Shannon Hawari. Big numbers hitting percentage-wise, huge numbers blocking-wise, best blocking team in the Pac-10, top 3 in the nation, and the attack efficiency with those 2 was amazing. We're playing around with Corey Johnson back in the middle also, which creates more competition. We've also got a couple freshmen, Lillian Schoenweiss and Lindsay Elgin, both competing and playing very well this fall already. So we've got a lot of options. We may even do some platooning. I don't know. We'll have to just see who can be efficient. It's a great option to have. And it really remains our strength, because I don't know that anyone can really be as quick, agile, and big as we are in the middle. We're not the biggest team, but we're certainly the biggest fast team in the middle. And Ellie has found ways to find those hitters in really good situations. I think that part of our offense will be very solid, and that part of our blocking will be very solid.
Is that kind of a comfort zone for your setter, knowing that, you know, when in doubt, you still have the middles you can go to, quick attacks and so forth?
Absolutely. You know, as long as the passing and the ball control is on spot, the setter knows that she can run the middles a lot. And we get a lot of transition balls. Because of our defense, because of our blocking, we get a lot of balls back with free options. And when those free options are there, the pass is good. Ellie knows that she's got a lot of hitters, and our middles are so quick they can just light it up in a hurry. They can get back in transition, make the play before the defense can set. So I think it is a comfort zone for her for sure to know she's got that reliability.
And when in doubt, you can always go to the outside, because you have a proven commodity and one of the best players in the country on the outside.
Yeah, and Tara's playing as well as she's ever played. She's strong again, and she's physical. She's got all the shots she had last year. I think she's going to be even better this year, because the rest of our team might even be more balanced, you know, and her counterpart, Adrienne Guillen, who really came on in November and December, had All-American numbers the last month and a half of the season. And now we have this balance there where both of them can hit left side, back row. We're going to have a lot of options, and again, for our setter, she's been handed a team that knows how to win offensively. That's not been an issue for us, and knows how to block. Some of the other little parts of the game, the passing and the defense, as they get better. The serving, something we've been working on really hard in practice, a lot of serving to raise those numbers as well, and then we're going to be pretty good.
The Pac-12 is a little different for you as it is with football and all the other sports. What are the major hurdles or challenges now that you have with 2 more teams in the conference?
Yeah, the biggest thing is we lost a week of preseason practice. So in the past years, we've had 4 full weeks to gain some momentum and some consistency with our team, to build our team and get an identity where we could pick and choose who we played, top level, mid-level, lower level teams, so we could play with our team a little bit and figure ourselves out. With the Pac-12, it added a weekend, and so it took away a preseason weekend. We've only got 3 preseason weekends, and then we go full speed into the Pac-12. And in fact, even losing a weekend, they had to compress it even more by matching your travel partner match the first weekend of the Pac-12 with another weekend of play. So we will host Stanford on a Tuesday night and turn right around and host the Utah and Colorado Friday and Saturday, 3 matches in the same week in the Pac-12, and that's never been done before. So that's a lot to ask for us.
What is the motivating factor for your team? Each year you have a different chemistry, even though you have a lot of your players back. What's the rallying cry this year for Cal Volleyball?
Well, you know, last year our goal was win the Pac-10 and get back to the Final Four. We did both of those things. So there's really only one more goal to get, and that's a national championship. And it really is what's next. What else is there? What's left for us to do? We have to set the national championship as a goal. Pac-12 championship would be nice to get along the way, but to win a national championship has to be our ultimate goal for this program now.
Well, it should be another exciting season. Wish you the best of luck. We'll talk to you throughout the course of the year.
Thanks very much.
All right, head coach Rich Feller, Cal Volleyball, looking to once again repeat as the champions and move on to the Final Four, maybe win it all.